Good morning, Josephine. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Oh Lord, this fan cold. Jesus, take the wheel. Josephine, what you doing this morning, child? Y'all, what time it is? 7? Oh, it's just 7:25. Y'all know I be up early, honey. I goes to bed early. I get up early. That's what I do. Good morning, Rose Felder. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Oh my goodness. Trying to get through. Trying to sit down. Lord, this is a little cold in here. Shoot. Oh Lord. Okay, I get up early. Oh, Monday through Friday. Oh, for the morning prayer from 7 to 17. Okay, that's what's up, honey. I got to get back in position myself. That been on me real heavy because y'all, I really ain't been doing what I should be doing. I wonder did I make this go dead? What I should be doing and a lot of stuff. I've been trying to do too much, but yeah, I'm gonna get myself back in order, honey. I got to get back in order, girlfriend. That starts your day off right. I pray, but not like I should be. Like I need to read the word and stuff like that. Um, I really been thrown off track, and then YouTube been really consuming my morning. Like yesterday, for sure. So, and I don't like to put social media first before me getting my word in and stuff like that. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Good morning, Linda, Cherry. Good morning. Let me see. I hope you have a wonderful day too, Sherry. Thank you so much. Um, okay. Oh, you're early bird too, Miss Linda? Yeah, I'm early too. Okay. What is Sabrina Stout? A girl, I want to pronounce your name right. I know I'm pronouncing it right. Hey, Gamma's world. Hey, healed, and thrive. High stepper. Okay. Shalonda. Hey, y'all. Shalonda, I heard you live a little bit this morning. I think I caught the last end though, cause girl, before I know they had done went silent. I'm like, is she in live or what? Did I look down and say, well, ended? Honey, you ended so fast, child. Oh, I just got off prayer line. Oh, okay, you just got a prayer line too. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Putting God first. Oh my God, I got to get back right, honey, cause my day seems like it goes so much better when I just listen to my. I ain't even been listening to Joyce Myers. Y'all know I listen to her every morning. For the last couple of mornings, I have not been listening to her. I literally, y'all know yesterday everybody was consumed with YouTube. Everybody know, of course, what's going on. So I was in. I kind of like was in on everything, and I normally miss some stuff and have to go back. But yesterday, honey, I was. I don't think I missed hardly nothing. I'm just gonna be 100 by the God knows. So yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday. I got to get back right. But y'all know I came on here because I do have something to say about all this stuff that's going on. I really don't be trying to say too much about a lot of stuff, but I am gonna talk about a little something on all this right here. Oh, you dropped the mic a little bit. Yeah, I heard you going off. Now I heard you, honey. I said, oh boy. Hey, Shalonda, I have to catch. Yeah, replay. Yeah, she had a shout. Shalonda was on, honey. I think I caught the last end, but I heard her talking trash, honey. I said, oh Lord, what done happened this morning, child? It's so much going on though. So it's literally not a good thing though. It's really not. It's really sad. It's really sad. Um, But I seen it coming though. I actually did seen it coming. I told another content creator and she know who I'm talking about, probably like about maybe 2 months ago. I already seen this right here coming. I already knew it was gonna be with the kids and with they. I already knew that. I said it was gonna be. I knew it was gonna because God don't like it. You have to. He'll shake things up. He'll have to disturb little things, and we already knew that her children, she allowed her children to come out here and get involved in something they really should not have been involved with. And he had to shake things up. He had to kind of like separate you a little bit, because her children, she allowed her children to fight for her when she started this mess right here herself. And she said to herself that she should not have let her kids get involved. No, you should not. But everybody been hollering at the whole time. Of course they're grown, and of course we know our children gonna want to have our back. We know that that's natural. But we still also know that we need to be the one to let our children know this ain't your fight, this our fight. You see, you have to, you gonna have to be, you create problems, you gotta deal with your own problems. And when we come out here and create stuff, she created her own problem when it come down to this YouTube stuff, like real talk, for real. And good morning, Amy. Good morning. So I already knew that was gonna be the thing that kind of like get her out. I already knew it. I seen it coming. But y'all, it's just sad. That's all I know. Um, she said, Kim, and thank you. Oh, well, who else see Kim? But I am gonna say my heart did. Y'all know I don't too much. Y'all know I don't like Day Day mouth. I can't say I don't like her because I don't know her personally, but I do not like her mouth. But yesterday, I'm gonna honestly tell you, my heart goes out to her because she is literally hurting from the core. It's serious. People keep saying they think it's fake. No, I don't think it's fake at all. I do believe that is what they're saying, that it's for real. I don't margin agents don't seem like don't distract me to come out here and be fake with nothing like that. They are, you could tell they are kind of private. They did want everybody to, they portrayed an image for everybody to believe that this how it was, which we already know ain't no family perfect. So we already knew that it wasn't what she said it was. Everybody knew that. We already knew that. I mean, because everybody said the same thing. Um, so we knew that it was going to be what it was. She had you crying, Sherry. Yeah, she touched me a little bit yesterday. At first, when I first heard about it, I was like, you know, when I heard them going off or whatever and all the stuff that was going on, because I actually knew about it from somebody else, and I wouldn't seen her post, so that's how I found out. Of course, it's always somebody else. Um, I at first I ain't really feel, it ain't really moved me. I'm not gonna tell no story because y'all know how I feel about disrespect, and I can't stand the disrespectfulness. But the same thing you allowed your children to do is the same thing make you laugh be the same thing make you cry. Period. Point blank. It was funny. It was all fun and games and all this type of stuff now. But now it's hitting home now, and it ain't funny no more. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful what you allow your children to do. And she came out here and allowed them to do too much. I don't care if they're grown. Our children still should be able to know what not to do and what to do. When you installed it in them, and when you know what I'm saying, you let them know that you don't make them ever feel like it's okay. Yeah, they gonna say what they want to say, but you should have some type of authority where your children say, when you tell them be quiet and go head on, or don't come out here being disrespectful, and don't embarrass me like that or whatever. Because to me, when a child be disrespectful to me, that's embarrassing to me. I'm talking about my opinion. Um, okay, they gave too much info for it to be. That's right. They gave too much info, and my heart goes out to all of them. I'm gonna tell the truth. I ain't gonna tell you too much that I feel sorry for her. I'm just not gonna tell you that lie. But as far as those girls, I do, because they are hurt. They have went through trauma, and I do believe what Marjorie is saying. I think that she is traumatized. I do, and I believe the same thing with Day Day. They it just, and this stuff been going on for years, and like I said, ain't no household perfect. Ain't none of us portrayed to be, ain't none of us out here portrayed to be a perfect parent but her. And that's why God would expose you. You cannot come out here trying to act like you one way when you know it's really not. That's not what it is. And when you real from the gate, it ain't no open to be fake, because you just who you are. But you came out here lying from the gate by your whole life. You can't do that. She came out here lying about her whole life, and on top of that, bashing Treese at the same time. Don't get me wrong, y'all know I went off on Treese, but one thing I did not do is talk about Tree's children. That's something I have never did. And the one thing I have not did is really talk about her parenting, because for one, I always say that parenting does not come with instructions. You cannot. Now, certain things that Treese probably did or whatever, y'all know I don't agree with cussing your kids like that. Y'all know I don't believe in talking to your kids like that. I just don't believe in that. I was a parent that probably cussed my kids at one point, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to cuss years ago. But I believe in, you don't put when she you don't provoke a child. I feel like you don't provoke your children. They're, especially at their adult age. at their adult age. You cannot. She think it's okay to sit there and cuss the girl Day Day, marginate them and disrespect them like that. It's not okay. You cannot talk to your kids any type of way, period. But especially when they get adults, you don't provoke your child. Why would you call them out their name and all that? Like, I don't get why you got to be calling them all that type of stuff, and then you think that it don't supposed to bother them. When they're younger, stuff may not hit the same, but when you get older, you don't want to have to keep dealing with that. Period. Like, I don't talk to my children like that. When I talk to my sons and stuff, I talk to them in respectful way. You know why? Because you give respect to get respect. Yeah, our children know they're supposed to respect us. We know that. But you also know that you're provoking your child too. When they get a certain age, they gonna feel like you cuss me, I'm gonna cuss you back. Some children do. Some children do, although all of them may not feel that way. But some children feel like if you cuss me, I'm gonna cuss you back. I'm grown now. I deserve respect too. I agree with the respect part. Now, my mama cuss me, I ain't gonna cuss her back. I'm just gonna go ahead on. Well, she ain't here no more. But anybody, I just go ahead on. But every child ain't the same. Everybody ain't the same. I cannot believe that she would call this girl out her name and call her retarded and all this type of stuff right here at this age. The internet does enough for her. But then you got to deal with it in the household too. Shame on you, Ross. And I be trying not to get in y'all mess, but I feel like you that's not a good parent, then, honey. And yes, we know it don't come with instructions, but you got common sense. You can't talk to your kids like that. I don't care how mad you get. Stop talking to them girls like that. What you expect for them to do? You sitting there talking about they got mental illness and type of problems, but you don't think that you probably a reason why? You don't think that you cause a lot of these problems with your children? I just don't get it. Them girls is not coming out here lying on her. I don't care what she say. I just believe what them girls saying. I believe everything that they're saying about their mama because it shows for itself. Everybody see how she is. Everybody sees what she does. Everybody sees that. It's just sad that she can't that. I'm y'all to listen to them girls, listen to they cry like that on that phone on this internet yesterday was just really did something to me. It really have. But she I don't know. And this is the wrong time of her life to be building a bad relationship with her children. This is the wrong time in her life to be doing that. Seem like to me when you get in your sick days, you seem like you'll be more humble. Seem like you will humble yourself, especially with your children. You need them. She may be talking all that trash and all that, but she need those children. Oh, she need them. You can believe that. I don't care what she say and how she put it. She need her children. For one, you need the love from your children. You need the affection from your children. If nobody else. Y'all should be having no bad blood right now. I hope that I pray to God that they could rekindle this because this right here itself could send her to kind of make her get when you stressed out like this. Stress causes sickness, and it causes stuff to happen go on a little bit faster. She really need that I pray to God that they get through this right here though. I'm so serious about that because we need our children. We say we don't. I love my children. I need my children. And as far as me, okay, she really hurt the way she was crying. Yeah, you can tell she's hurt to the core. I actually feel sorry for Day Day, and I pray that God work everything out for her. Maybe by them being separated, because sometimes two women can't live in the household together, and maybe by them being separated, they might everything might be better. Even though I feel like Ross shouldn't have provoked Marjanae to come out here and say stuff. Because sometimes you got to humble yourself. You should just left it like it was. You brought out here, you really should just left it like it was. You should not have left room for her to come out here and defend herself because that's what she was doing. Because you trying to make her look bad. But at the end of the day, you asked for it. I can't say Marjanae. I feel like all up messed up, don't get me wrong. And your family problems should not be aired out on the internet, period. But it had already hit. You should just left it like it was. I wouldn't have came out here arguing with my children on no internet. Period. I'm just not gonna do that. Okay, my heart aches for Day Day. Yeah, I know Amy. I'm sure it does. She said what's going on. You know what, Cherry? Sometimes people don't feel like counseling is where it's at. Me, I always felt like, to me, I told you all the time, I always felt like the psychiatrist just as crazy as the people that they just as crazy themselves. But at the end of the day, lately, I'm just gonna be honest. Lately, I have seen where people really embrace this. They really promote counseling. So, and I had a friend I told you went through something. She said counseling helped her. So I've heard them say it more than one time. So, am I against counseling these days? No. If I have to, and I feel like I'm led to be going to counseling or something go wrong, and you have to go, I feel like I would be open to it. Because before I was never open to counseling. I just felt like it was nothing to, like I just feel like I could nothing I can talk to God about that He won't fix it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe she might, but I thought Ross was going to counseling at one point. Wasn't she going to counseling at one point? I thought that she was. When stuff happened, well, no, I don't know because Rita said a lot of stuff was telling the story, and that's what I'm gonna say too. A lot of stuff that Rita said, God has brought it to pass. Everything that Rita have said is really coming out. Like that's why you got to tell the truth. She shouldn't. Them lies will catch up with you, man. I'm telling you now. Okay, okay, she come hold back. She's out there. They both had to come out and be great. I know, and but that's the sad thing about it is she what she met the granddaddy for. They called him. They decide to go and see. I don't like the way she tried to put that too though, because she was like, what make her want to go stay after the funeral or whatever. She decided, what you think going on? What you think the part? What you mean? That probably was her only outlet at the time, and she knew her granddaddy was going to be there. That was her only outlet. I don't know what she mean by that she was going that she what would promote her now after the grandma died. I mean, what you trying like? This lady got so much going on, and I just don't know what her point was. I just that part she threw me off with a lot of stuff that she say, even all the way down to the part where you say that this girl probably is jealous of Brittany. Why would you even say that? Why would you even say that? Like, why would you say she's jealous of her? Like, that's some things are better left unsaid. Me personally, I'd be like, well, I think she got some of what they say the problem. They came out and said what it was. She just, I don't think it's jealousy. They explained exactly what it was and exactly what the problem was. But you still come back around and say she's jealous of her. Jealous of her for what? For what? I don't think it's nothing with jealousy, but I want to put that out here on my daughter, saying that she's jealous of another female. That the relationship or what I don't know what the jealous of is, but I wouldn't have said all that. I just wouldn't have did all that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that she's still trying to throw them under the bus. Sometimes you have to take responsibility for your own actions. I don't see where she too much take responsibility for her actions. She's not going to, but I guess what her daughter says, she's a narcissist, and narcissists never will take up for what they won't ever tell the truth. They always feel like they're not wrong in the things that they do. Me as a parent, I have noticed that some wrong that I have done and all this type of stuff. I know the wrong that I may have said or something like that. That's why I'm mindful of what I say to my children. I talk to my sons with respect. I don't cuss my sons. I don't do that, and I don't. And they're not gonna cuss me. I talk to my sons with respect because you give at a certain age when they get grown, you got to give your children respect. Period. For one. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning. She's very manipulative. She is, and it's so sad. And you still going on with it. Somehow, it's gonna break her though. I'm telling you right now. She may be upholding a composure on online, but trust me, this is gonna break her. She gonna have to learn. And I don't mean to break her in a bad way. Break her in a way that she. Sometimes some things we have to go through some things to change our ways. We have to go through things to change our ways, and this right here is gonna have this is probably gonna break her. You bringing bad beef with your children that you need the most, and especially at this time in your life. You ain't well. She's not well at all. She's not well, and she going. Lord, I kind of now as far as her sickness, I do feel bad for her as far as that. But she still got a lot of hell in her sick days. And sometimes when people are sick, sometimes people do be meaner when they're sick. But I think this been her whole this disposition her whole life from the way her children is talking. But she need to humble herself. I feel okay. I feel I have something wrong with my. Okay, right. I feel. Yeah, we all have said some things wrong. I told you I used to cuss. I used to be cussing, when my children was younger and stuff like that. I thank God that I'm past that and all that. I used to cuss. I'm not gonna say it like I'm no saying and was the best mama because honey, we never. No parent is. The older you get, the wiser you get, especially when it comes down to being a parent. Okay, so at the end of the day, I know that I used to cuss, like I said. Um, um, okay, because I was trying to see something just then. I was saying that is going to her. She's been dealing with kidney issues for some years now. I see Nicole. I see that. Um, I just think that she shouldn't provoked her children to come out here and do all that. I think she should just left it off the internet and not provoke them. And on top of that, she compare her children. One thing you cannot do is compare your children. I got 7 sons. There's no way I'm gonna get over here and tell me, get over tell one that they basically better than the other one for one. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. You have to treat all of your children accordingly, and because none of them have the same personality, you cannot expect the same thing out of them. Period. There's no way you're gonna be able to do that. You know, you can't. Do you know how? One thing you cannot do is take back the things that come out your mouth. The words that she have said and about her children, especially with her son, God rest his soul, about how he treated her and what he did and how he made her feel and what other children didn't or whatever. But you get on here and say these children do this and do that for you. You should not make them fight for to make you feel who gonna make you feel the best. I just don't get that. Yeah, he may have made you feel special how way go, but to me, these girls get on here, the stuff they do for you. I don't see how you don't see what you mean. What else you want from them? Like I don't know what you want, because they get on here and show the love. This girl have a career. I always say that her mom is gonna be her downfall. I always said that, y'all know. I always said that because she have a career, but she still come out here and try to put her career on the line for her mother. But you saying that you comparing the love that one have showed you better than the other one. I don't get it. You don't compare your children. You don't make them feel a certain type of way about the other child. You don't do that because you can't never take that back. That's gonna be up and stuck in them. That's gonna be up and stuck. That you she messed up when she did that. I don't care. Imagine they even brought that up too. You don't do that. You don't do that. You can tell that you ain't been the best parent. So you got to make. I don't know how she gonna make this right with her children. Okay, good morning. You are telling the truth. Okay, she's jealous of Nana. She sound like that. She is, and not Nana said that she was like, well, she don't want nobody else's kidney. She wants mine. But wonder why she just want Nana kidney. Why? That's another thing too. I can't understand. Um, and then because I'm touching on all this stuff because whatever I can remember because so much stuff that was said. And then she said that why did they bring somebody else in on what's going on with her and Juju? What do you expect? A person get tired. She's tired. The girl is tired of going through stuff in the household. When you're going through arguments after arguments, I'm sure it make your nerves bad in the house. That girl want peace. It's okay. It's okay if she leave and get peace. I guarantee that hopefully the relationship will get better now that she's gone out the home. Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? But her mama need her brother. She believe in. Well, she know her mama need her, and she know she need her daughter. I don't care nothing about all that trash. She come out here talking. She need Day to the house with her. She keeps saying that she can't come back, but I guarantee she gonna probably ask her to come back because she need her there. That girl help her, but you gotta learn how to treat people. You gotta learn how to treat people, whether it's your child or not. They still deserve respect, and they have feelings too. You can't treat your child any type of way because it's your child. I don't get it. I'm so thankful for everything my children do for me. I don't care if it was when I call them, tell them to come bring something to me. Anything I'm appreciative of. You got to show your children appreciation. I don't understand. Just because you keep buying some verbal abuse and mental abuse is the worst thing than physical. You can buy me everything in the world, but you can't take back what you say. You think that money is everything. Money is not everything. It's not everything, and she got to get that in her head. Just because you look out for Day and all that, that don't mean you can talk to her any type of way. She have no business calling her retarded. I don't like that. They have created up. So it has been their image so bad on here, where a lot of people have already called her retarded, have told her she looked deformed and all that, and you still got to hear from your mama. She's saying that other people on the internet talk. I guess she's saying that it's marinating in Day Day what people say to her on the internet. Yes, it's gonna marinate, but it's not gonna hit the way it hit from you. It hurt worse when it's coming from your family and from your mama than what these people say on the internet. Okay, definitely. Okay. Let me say, okay, right. Day Day wants peace from her mom. Always tries to pull her. Right, Day Day want peace, and I've heard Day Day say it more than one time. But she have used her children to stand for her. This time she going to stand on her own 2 feet, because at the end of the day she ain't gonna have them to fight for her. She's not gonna have them to fight for her. So at the end of the day, and all this is going on right now, it's nothing that she can say. But you gotta understand, it comes back the way she came out here and talked about Treese and her children. When those children, like I said, y'all know I done said myself about Treese. I've been fell off Treese, but everybody know that I talk trash about Treese because of what she did to me. Okay, but I had to stop because I know that God wasn't pleased with that. So I had to stop because I knew that. But at the end of the day, just for a dollar, keep bashing somebody that never did anything to you. Treese had never did nothing to her. Now I'm just gonna be 100. She had never did nothing to her to have so much hatred in her heart for her, and to talk about her children. It's more or less about the children. What her and Treese go through, they grown, but the children their self. She bashed that girl children. Like for what reason? For what reason? The children are so innocent in everything. So that's when that nah. She did a lot. Yeah, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for this too shall pass. This too shall pass, and hopefully now that they brought it to the internet, things change. Maybe she'll learn how to treat them. Maybe she'll start talking to her in a better way. It's sad that they had to come out here for her to realize, even though she's still not taking responsibility. To me, she's taking a little bit of responsibility because she kind of know that she did talk to Day Day, kind of wrong and stuff. And I don't know if she realized how bad it hurted Day Day. I don't know. Um, I don't know, but if she didn't know then, she know now. So hopefully this changed things with her and her children relationship. Maybe she could apologize for something that she did because they are telling her, and apology sometimes is needed. You know what I'm saying? I was glad she called her out. So that she comes to it. Yeah, she come to them children. She taught them children bad. And so that's why I say that talk about her that she talk about treat children bad when the children is so innocent and everything. That's why she done came out here and said her little stuff or whatever about my son that she never met. And I say I constantly I have told you I come out here and say something about the disrespect that Day was doing, but I never bashed her children. I don't have to do what she do. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. I'm just not finna do all that. Because God will deal with her accordingly. And this is one of the things. It comes back. He's dealing with her. That's just period. He's dealing with her. Hopefully this change. I hope things change with them though. I really hope things change. I hope it get better for them. Um, it's sad that it had to go this far. I just hate that it came to the internet, and she gonna have to learn how to respect those children. You can't compare your children with the next children. I don't compare my children. I'm just not gonna do that. Those children, every child ain't the same. They have their own different personality. You're gonna get everything different from each child, each children or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna do that. Yeah, he will. He exposed her. It happens. That's why we gotta be comfortable. That's why I had made a post. I don't know if I put it on here, but I put it on Facebook. Just because you're doing it on the internet does not mean that you're not gonna get it back. Just because you get paid to bash people and for the drama does not mean you're not gonna get it back. It comes back. Um okay, YouTube is her. Oh, yeah, YouTube. I mean, I wouldn't make YouTube my only income though, because these channels could be snatched in 2.5 seconds. You can't do that. But to get money off the stuff, yeah, she said she monetized the last video only because Marjanae called it out or whatever. And Marjanae feel like it's a lot got to do with money, but it's sad. But the children do that's okay. She has probably scared. Shit. Last night. I don't know. I just know it's a lot going on. Um, they say they got a live schedule, but I just hope that I don't know. I kind of like got mixed feelings with the situation with Ross. Now Day them, I feel sorry for them, but her, a part of me like I don't feel sorry for her. A part of me want to because it got to be something mentally involved. She got to be kind of mental a little bit. To me, it's not normal. The stuff that she doing out here is not normal. But is she doing it just for money, like putting it out here? Like I heard her say something about she don't let Marjorie come out here and tell her because she don't want none of her head. But what you mean? That's your family. That's your stuff that's going on in your family that should never hit the internet. Okay, she said that's used to hopefully it change. Mark St. Patrick, I don't know if this is gonna change her though. I hope it do, but this is a time that she really need her children. Like the whole time I'm just listening to them, I'm like, she really need her children right now. Which I do believe that they're gonna be there for her. I just don't see them not having the heart of being there for her when she really need them. I think they'll fix this or whatever because they do love their mom. Imagine they put that on her, said that plenty of times. Plenty of times. But I can't honestly tell you that I heard her say that on now time that I really love my children the way that, now correct me if I'm wrong, because I might have missed something. But did any one of y'all hear her really stress the fact that how much she love her children the way they stress about how much they love her? Now correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, because I might have missed something. I might have missed something. It might be just me. I'm just curious to know. And I know she love her children, but did you hear her say it as much as they said it? I don't even know if I heard her say it one time. Okay, the pig hole. Responding, but she's about money. Yeah, she keep responding, but I wouldn't keep on. Somebody got to stop it, and I would. She as a parent need to be one to stop it. Once you stop, they'll stop. They said that. They said that they kept saying it, but she started coming on here, started talking about it, started talking about it. They said plain as day, if she stopped, they'll stop. I heard Marjane said, I know, and they did say she won't come back with it. But you started coming on here exposing, saying stuff, saying stuff, saying stuff. They have to come back and defend themselves. That's how they feel. Um, but I would stop it with my children. I would stop it now. Love is the action word, Amy. I agree. I'm just saying. I didn't hear her say it as much as I heard them two girls say that. Margin, they kept saying it, and I know they love their mama. I know they do. Day, I know she love her mama. I'm sure she hate what's going on because that's her mama. But I just didn't hear her saying all that. It's still almost to me like you still trying to drag them a little bit. Um, but her best thing for me is I would just stop. I would just not keep going back and forth with my children on the internet. I wouldn't. Because ain't no telling what else will come out. Marjane just said that. As they should. Yeah. Marjane kept saying last night, but she gotta, I don't know. But when that girl say that what she went through in her child life, some stuff will traumatize you. Like I've been through something with my children, and I'm gonna do a storyline on that. And I've been said I was gonna do it, and I haven't did it yet, but I am going to do it. And my children they did go through some stuff, and they do traumatize them. But where it don't traumatize us, where it does not hit us the same, it hit your children differently. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we had. Because right now, to me, when my children tell me stuff, I be like, well, I don't get that same feeling off of that. Why you feel that way? And stuff like that. But it hits them different. And I had to understand that. When you see your parents go through stuff, it's not the same as of us the one that's going through it. You know what I'm saying? We the ones going through it. Okay, no, I didn't hear her say it. I didn't hear her say it. All the aunties. Right. Right. I would talk to somebody else and pray about it. Because there's nothing that YouTube can't do. YouTube ain't gonna do nothing but bash them. Yeah. She's still on here trying to bash her children too. I wouldn't do that. I just wouldn't do it. I couldn't lower my children on the internet. I would have to literally just, fall back from it and just because that I believe they'll stop though. I honestly believe that what Martin they been saying, and I know they'll stop too because they ain't really want to come on here with it until she came on here. So I would just stop and just stop going back and forth with my children. I wouldn't bring no beef with my kids, especially at this time in my life. Like she really needs those kids right now. I don't care how she put. Like I keep telling y'all, it's really sad. Mm-mm. But ain't nobody want to keep living in a household where they got to keep arguing with their brothers and stuff like that. It get old. I understand that girl got to get her mind right. She probably got to move out of the foolishness. That when you're in a bad environment, you got to remove yourself. So and right now we see it's kind of bad right now, and they need to be gone like she doing for a minute. Maybe she'll go back or whatever. But right now that was the best thing for her to do is just get from out of it for a minute, just to get from out of. Anybody want to live where you got to argue and hear all this type of arguing and stuff. They know how they live. She know how she live in the house with her brother. She know how he can get. And some people like that in life. And she know that she probably had to remove herself from being in the household with him with all the drama and all the stuff. People get tired of living like that. She ain't checking your own flesh and blood, especially on the internet. It's just sad. It's just sad, but I just ain't hear her really saying, stressing the fact that all that stuff. She can't bring it. You can't. These people ain't gonna be able to help you on this internet, honey. Ain't nobody like you like that for real. To be honest, nobody. These people, and then the people that be over there, especially that or whatever that lady name is. I can't hardly take her. She ain't number a little drama queen, but you can't. Whatever her name is, I don't like that lady. Oh my god. That Richardson lady. I don't like her because honey, she has so much to say about me over there anyway. In the same circle. But you can't uphold people in their wrong. They need to be honest with her and tell her the truth. Tell her they need to stop upholding her in her wrong. Tell the truth. Just tell her the truth. If they the same type of parents, I feel bad for their children. I really do. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning. Yeah, they gonna have to. Mm-mm. But they not gonna tell the truth for some odd reason. But if I had a friend and y'all really was down for me, I want y'all to always keep it 100 with me. Shannon, you wrong for that now. Even though I may not feel that I'm wrong, please keep me. Just let me know. I could take it because I sometimes you got to hear a different story, hear somebody else, opinion on stuff. Don't uphold me in my wrong. Please don't. Mm-mm. No, don't uphold me in my wrong. I just don't think that's a cool thing to do. When a friend of mine tell me if I'm wrong, okay, I may say, well, I don't feel like I'm wrong, but okay, you know, thank you for your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Uh-uh. But she done came out here. She done bad streets for years and years and years by her parenting. And Lord knows you can't come out here and do that, especially when you know that you got a whole bunch of dirty laundry in your closet, 200. Uh-uh. No. Maybe she'll stop. Maybe she'll stop. I don't know. I don't know, but she need to get she. If I was her staff just in there doing so much though, because right now she that stress on top of her sickness, it ain't gonna make it no better. Now it is not gonna make it no better. And this internet ain't gonna relieve your stress, boo. I'm sorry, this is not the place to relieve your stress. Hey, beautiful here. Hey, good morning. Good morning. How you doing this morning? I'm just coming on here talking about what's going on, girl. It's too much going on. It's too much going on this morning, child. But I don't know. She gotta stop with this internet stuff though. This internet stuff will take you, man. I said I don't this junk it caused too many problems, man. I promise you this stuff it caused too many problems. Um Yeah, yeah, beautiful here. It had been going on since yesterday morning, and I so happened to went on. I was in there cleaning up, still situating stuff in my place, and I heard a few people, a few content creators going live yesterday. I'm like, what in the h? So no, 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 no. I went back. Who did I see? I seen somebody live. I think I seen Shonda say something about the problem on Ash Street. So that's who I clicked on. I clicked on Shonda's on from the night before. And then yesterday it was just going on and on. Hey, Ruby King, good morning. It was just going on and on and on and on. Then I heard everybody live, Marginate, everybody live. I was just listening to all of them and just listening to all their point of view. I'm still gonna say the person that I feel like is wrong is the mama. I just feel like she shouldn't have came out here without a mess. Exploring they, you know what I'm saying? Exposing they stuff that's going on and how she ain't talking to them and all that. Like, the insurance gonna respond. Which every family have stuff they go through, and we all know that ain't no family perfect. Everybody goes through drama some type of way. All of your children relationship ain't the same. You gonna bump heads with your children sometime because everybody grown. We gotta understand kids gotta be kids, but we still as parents still want the best for our children. So we're gonna give our opinion, and they may not accept it the way we give it to them, or they might not want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta learn how to talk to our children with respect because they are grown. You don't provoke your children to do stuff either. Just because that you are the parent does not mean you can talk to your child any type of way. Little children, grown children, because that junk stick with those children. I'm telling you, it sticks with them. You don't forget. We don't forget what people say, you know, and how they been treated and all that. Yeah, I was thinking of it, but I missed that on until 6 p.m. yesterday. Yeah, you were late, Tanya girl. So much had done happened, child. That joke, I'm telling you, I was listening to. I literally had to stop when Crystal and them came up here with the baby. I had to get out for a minute and focus on that because it was so much going on. And then listen to Day Day, it really got you like really kind of like in your feelings because I can tell Day Day is really hurt to the core about what's going on with her mom and them and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's just sad. It's just really sad. But how do she expect for her? How do she expect for the kids to really have a lot of respect for her when she allowed them to be disrespectful? I'm gonna say that too. You cannot teach your children and allow them to be disrespectful, and you teach them to be disrespectful because you thought everything was all fun and games when they was coming on here disrespecting all these people on here. Now the people in her little squad, if they disrespect them, they deserve it. They okay with it. But like you can't disrespect people like that. I don't care at what age you are. You still gotta have respect for your elders. That's my opinion. That's how I feel, and that's what the good Lord say anyway. You need to have respect. You should have respect. But you know, some of these people out here will make you. I don't see where some of the people just cuss you like a child, but well, sell a child. But honey, respect goes a long way. So you letting them come out here be disrespectful. You think they ain't gonna be disrespectful to you? You cuss them in the house like that, and you already okay with being disrespectful. So I can imagine the cussing that be going on up in there. I could just imagine. But maybe like I say, maybe this a changer. I don't know y'all, but honey, I just hope they can rekindle. They will. They'll rekindle because they'll rekindle regardless. I don't think their relationship that destroyed. I hope it ain't anyway. I just hope it's not. But child, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out now. I am gonna say this right here now. Just because I'm the promiscuous one, as she say. Now this is what I'm saying. Now see y'all now see I don't think this is true. This is not true to me. Now why are lady gonna get on here and say that she had because people only know now y'all believe now let me tell you so. Do y'all really believe that she said well because I only had 4 men. Then she said she had 5. Now I'm just trying to figure out. Now I'm just saying that you saying that. Now see, I want to know is you just saying that because everybody heard about the 4 or 5 men because that's what we spoke of, or did you actually really just have 4 and 5 men in your life? I just don't know how to take that. But of course you gonna make it seem that way because that's what they saying. And then I heard Martin say that her son got arrested soul left and not knowing who the dad was. I remember somebody else said that. Who said that? I remember that was said at one point too. I'm like, this some crazy mess here because everything that they saying that we've heard that she said was a lie is really the truth. This some mess here, y'all. I'm not lying because I know everything that Rita have said. Everything that Rita have said, literally that Rita have said, it really is the truth. Which I didn't think Rita was lying anyway. I didn't think Rita was lying about none of that stuff that she said. But she said that Rita was lying. I didn't think Rita came out here with a lot of receipts. Um, and I say Rita all the time because I know Rita was up close and personal with her than a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But everything that most everybody saying has came to pass. What everybody have said, even the stuff that DJ have said. So it's a lot of stuff that is coming to pass. What everybody said, a lot of people. But I'm just tripping on the Lord, honey. I don't know, y'all. She called it letting them express themselves. That's what it was, Mark St. Patrick. Cause honey, I don't want my kids to express their stuff on the internet. Nothing like that, sugar. Y'all couldn't. She couldn't express themselves. They couldn't be on 3-way call. They couldn't have what the people be having in the background. What they be having them group messages, a group chat or whatever. Cause I'd rather put my children in a group chat and we talk about it all at one time and argue and fuss behind the scene than to sit up here and get on the internet and do it. That's not a good way to express yourself. That's not something that she should. That's not something that I would do. Okay. I would not do that to my children. I would not. I just wouldn't do it. No, I just couldn't do it. Now I'm gonna get on here and tell and I done talked about it too, but it just Now Miles, I'm not gonna respond to you, Miles. I'm gonna let you have that. I don't know how she gonna right no wrong. I don't think you can, but I just feel sorry for the girls. That's all I say. Like I said, I'm gonna watch Day Day Live. This is the most I have really watched their stuff in so long. I don't really listen to them like that, but I listened to Day Day whole live yesterday. I actually listened to Raws on too. I listened to hers on too. Um, Yesterday. I just feel like it just a bunch of foolishness. It shouldn't be that way. Okay, I'm talking about all the kids curse. Okay, okay, and be disrespectful. Okay, I got you, Mark St. Patrick. I got you. But that's not something that she should. That's why and that's why I titled my video the way I did. The same thing make you laugh would be the same. No, I didn't. I put you exposing. I put exposing. But the same thing make you laugh would be the same thing make you cry. All that stuff you thought was funny and was cute when you came out of the internet and you let your kids do all that. You got them involved. Yeah, they grown and yeah, you probably provoked them to come out here to be involved. But I felt like you should have had a way to keep them out of it because this internet is nasty. It gets real dirty. Now you getting out here telling all now y'all getting out here telling all y'all trauma, childhood trauma and stuff is not good. Good morning, Shonda Thoughts. Shonda Thoughts, I've been listening to your behind lately, girl. I've been loving your lives though, because I like the way you make it make sense. I like the way you come out here and express how you feel about stuff and in a respectful way. I really do. I have been really listening to you lately, Shonda. So keep doing what you're doing, sugar. But yeah, it just too much. It's just too much, and I feel sorry for them kids. I really do. I'm sorry that their mama had to be so disrespectful and do them so bad. And that's another thing too. We can't really tell our kids. You welcome, Shonda. We can't tell our kids how to feel about stuff that don't happen in life. I'm telling you, I did not understand it with my children. Even all the way down to the house fight and all that type of stuff. Even from moving to the shelter because of the house fight and stuff. My kids really feel some type of way, and it really have done something to them. They don't. And I didn't know that. Cause to me, it was something I had. I went through. It wasn't my fault, and they not blame me, but still, yet it was something that they had to experience that they should have never had the experience. But at the end of the day, by what these men does to does to the parent, it affects the children. Even when I'm gonna get on here and tell my story about my ex, the one that I think I told you about him had me running the house with a gun. The same, almost same thing. So when Margin they said that junk ran like kind of like I'm like, dang, that's crazy how they almost been through the same thing. But I'm gonna definitely tell the story on that. I'm gonna make it some series about it. But I'm definitely gonna talk about it because these kids and my children saved my life, and that's gonna be the name of it because that's what it was. Okay, the people were trying so hard to come between Courtney and T, but was Piggy. Yeah, but you know what though? But that's why God fight. That's why God fight people battles. You know what I'm saying? That's why when trees fell back, that's another thing too. Did y'all, if anybody noticed, when trees fell back and let God deal with it and stop even responding to her, that's when you see things changing. So you cannot always respond back. That's why I fell back because when God do it, let Him do it. It's not our place to sit there and really come out here and do all this and do all that. And I know people getting paid and doing this and doing all that. But for us come out here with all, you may give your opinion, but it's another thing too. People can come out here and get their opinion respectfully. You really can. But to really be, going back and forth and all that, you really don't have to do that. Cause when you let God handle it, He handles it. He really do, and that's what she's going through right now. God ain't He look at hers is far worse. Yeah, they may be saying Treese did what else she supposed to have did to her son, but really, it's to me it just it's far worse what she got going on right now. It's far worse because all up bad. Don't get me wrong, and no, thank God nobody never bothered her children. Thank God for that. But at the end of the day, it just it's just as bad. I'm gonna say it like that. It's just as bad. It ain't good. Period. It's no better. It's no better. It's really no comparison because your family drama is on this internet. Hey, Miss R. Good morning. Good morning. And y'all know I don't really too much come out here and say a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff. I just don't say nothing too much. But this time, I feel like she need to just fall back, and that's my opinion. She won't. She do what she want to do. I'm not trying to tell her, but I would fall back and not keep provoking my children to come out here and do all this and revisit this hurt. You literally provoking your children to come out here and revisit all this hurt that they have been through all their life, and they got to come back out here on the internet and revisit it because you started provoking them and pushing them to come out here to tell their story. Like, I don't get it. Why are you doing that? It's like torture. To me, you started torturing them in the mix of all this stuff. They don't want to come out here and do all that, but you keep on coming out here provoking them. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like that's why she might need to go lay on somebody's couch. and talk about the stuff that has happened and the stuff that's going on, because I just can't see myself coming out here provoking my children to come out here and to put all our family business out here on the internet. I just can't see myself doing that. I would just be the bigger person. I would be the bigger person and stop. But then you come out here and talk about, then you want to come back and forth and defend yourself because the stuff that the children saying. I don't think is a lie in nothing that Marjanae saying. I don't think it's a lie in nothing that Day saying. Because for one, we already know that their mama is a known liar. So that I don't know how nobody gonna believe anything that she say if she that we already know that she don't tell the truth. She have a hard time with telling the truth about stuff. She have a hard time telling the truth about stuff, and that's why you just might need to be quiet. And just like you yeah, I don't know. Let me tell you something. There's nothing too. I'm gonna say. There's no way I have 7 children. If I did not know who my children's fathers was, I do not care of what I look like. I don't care of what nobody think of me. I don't care how nobody judge me. I feel like every child have a right to know where they come from. I don't care how it. Y'all know I done talked about that before. I want my children to know where they come from. I want them to know who their family, who their daddy is, and whatever. I don't care if it's somebody I ain't had no business messing with, because I done been there. I would just let them know exactly where they come from. Um, until here, Day client speaking her piece. I felt so. Yeah, I felt bad for Day Day. She's young. She got to go. I don't care if she almost 30. She's still young, and she got to come out here on the internet and express how she feel, which she didn't want to, but her mama provoked her and pushed her to come out here and do that. Okay, that just confirmed. What has been said. They have Shonda thoughts. I agree. I agree 100%. They have. That's why God have way of exposing you. You can't keep your lies catch up with you. That's why I don't like living a lie. I'd rather just tell the truth. I'd rather just tell the truth. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you me. I'm gonna tell you something. I mean, when I was pregnant with my second son, I know that I had messed with my children dad. I had messed with him one time. Well, my first son daddy. I had messed with him one time and we had broke up. I had started talking to somebody else. And I did not want that to be that my ex boyfriend dad, honey. I did not. I was with the other boy and I liked him, honey. So I had done me and him broke up like the first part of the month, but me and the other boy had been talking, but we got once we broke up, me and the other one had done got involved. So we messed around later on that month. Honey, let me tell you something. The whole time I was pregnant, I say, oh, I don't know if it's his baby. I don't know if it's his baby. Oh, I told the truth. I'm not finna here because I didn't know if it was his or his, because when I went to the doctor, the way my and in my mind I just ain't want to be his anyway. But when I went to the doctor, I the dates was, it could have been this conception time. It could have been, you know how it go. So I'm like, well, hell, I don't know then, because the way the doctor explained it to me. Oh, I told the whole time, and but when my baby got here, he knew who his daddy was. I don't play like that. I knew I had no messing with him, and I knew I was when we broke up. We had messed around one time, and then I was still talking to the other boy, but we had not messed around yet until the end of the month. But at the end of the day, that still was his baby. I'm not gonna sit here and tell no lie. That's why I say that they shouldn't deserve to know where they come from. Just be honest about the situation. Go ahead. I don't care if it make you look bad. That too shall pass. But that would hurt me for my child to come here and leave this earth and did not know exactly. Oh no, exactly where they come from. Just tell the truth. I don't know why people why, but you know your lies catch up, which you might well just go ahead and tell the truth, child, and just go ahead and tell the truth from the gate. That's like then you ain't got to worry about nobody come out here telling no lies on you. Just be for real. Good morning, Shannon. Chat was around comes around yesterday was real bad, real. Okay, I am a mother, and this has made me check myself. It make you check yourself. It make you check yourself, because at the end of the day you realize, like I just told you, even with my children, like, and I think when Marjorie said what she said too, when my children, and I've been thinking about it when they say that when we went through the trauma that we went through with the ex-husband setting my house on fire. No, like I said, it wasn't my fault, but it happened. You see what I'm saying? And they tell me how they feel about it, and they feel some type of way. And I'm like, well, why y'all feel like it was like that? You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But then I respect how they feel. It hit me different, but they're children. Stuff hit children different from the way it hit us. You see what I'm saying? So And then and evidently this still stays in the back of Marjane head because Marjane went all the way back. So this stuff hit different. You got to respect how they feel. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just respect that. Just try to. You can't change things, but you can make things. You can talk about it and let it come out and talk about it and get through it better by just owning up to it and respecting and accepting it. But she don't have she have a problem with accepting things to me, and she feel like it shouldn't be that way because that's not the way she feel. Everybody feel different, even our children. So it's just that sometimes you gotta grow, you gotta understand things and respect your children for the way they feel, like for real. Mm-mm. So y'all, I don't know, but like I said, you just gotta keep it real off real, honey, because I told you, no, who, child, please. I told y'all, honey, I was not what you call it. We children do expect their mother to be their peace. That is so true. That's why I thank God that I have the relationship I have now. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you lie that I don't that I have the best relationship with all my children. Me and my oldest son, we bump heads. We bump heads. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that we don't, because we do. I told y'all when it come down to disrespect, I don't like it. I respect my children. You're not gonna cuss in front of me. You're not gonna do all that. And you're gonna respect me. But children have you can, and that's another thing too. I've heard somebody say that a child, your children do as you teach. No, you could raise your children. You could teach. I was not now one of the mama that my children do whatever the hell they want to do. They did whatever they want to do when they got older, and when they was younger. Girl, who? I wasn't no easy mama. I ain't let my children do whatever they want to do. I was one of them hot mamas. I didn't play by my children. I didn't play by respecting. You gonna do what I say in my house. But at the end of the day, when those children get a certain age, they still gonna do what they want to do. So that's one thing people gotta understand. You can raise your children to do the right thing, but they still gonna make their mind up to do whatever they want to do. That's one thing people got. That's one thing I want people to clearly understand. You don't have to be a bad mom. You could be a good mom. You could be this and you could be that. Those children gonna still grow up and do what they want to do. You can install the best things in them. That's why I always tell y'all the most thing I want my children. One thing I want to stick with my children is to know about God and respect. That right there. When the foundation is, when you teach your children from the gate about a lot of things, especially God. Though I don't care what nobody say. God is the source and He's the root. They gonna be mindful of some of the things that they do. They ain't gonna be perfect. They gonna make mistakes, and we know that. None of these kids is not going to be perfect. Yes, we all have encountered our children, but they are grown and they have their own. They do. They have their own opinions. They have their own opinions. They have their own. They gonna make their own choices. Only thing we can do is try to direct them to do the right thing. And when they do the wrong thing, still come to your children and try to tell them, you're wrong for that. So you got to correct your children when they're wrong, even when they're grown. You still, but it's not what you say; it's how you say it. It's how you say it. You can't come to your children talking to them any type of way and cussing them out, calling them to all type of B's and retire. You can't do that. I don't talk to my children like that. I'm just not gonna be cussing them out like that. I come to my children respectfully. I give them respect. I don't care if they is your children. You still gotta give your children respect, and I deserve respect back. Okay, for one, I just don't talk to my children like that. I'm just not gonna do it. I just feel like they deserve respect. When I don't tell JoJo to do this and do that. I ask JoJo to do stuff. You know why? Because he's grown. He's still my child. I don't have to tell him to do stuff. You got enough respect for me. You gonna do what I say. You can't, just because your children don't mean that you can tell them what to do when they get grown. Now when they're younger, yeah, you're gonna do what the hell I say. I'm gonna tell you to do it because you're gonna do it. But when they get a certain age, you ask them. You don't. I just feel like you respect them for being grown adults because the things ain't the same no more. And for one, I'm not your friend when you're younger. I'm your friend when you get a little bit older. Now, like my children have friendship. We have a friendship. I never talk to my children. I talk to my children about anything. When I say anything, I mean anything. But at the end of the day, it's still boundaries now. But I talk to my children. I talk to my children about anything, y'all. But we friends. But I'm also a mother. You gonna respect me as a mother first. Good morning, Miss V. Okay, yes. We as baby don't like counseling, but I can. Yeah, it can help. I've heard so many people say it. His generation is just, but those girls are hurt. Prayer still goes. Respect goes. Respect goes both ways, and that's what I want her to understand, really get in her mind. And maybe, and I think that y'all, I do believe that this will touch her a little bit though. I do think that she will change a little bit from this right here. I hope. I'm gonna believe that she will at least have more respect for her children. At least if you don't really, if you don't get nothing else from this, Roz, at least have more respect for your children. Learn how to talk to your children. I don't care if they are grown. Learn how to talk to your children, and maybe she do need some counseling. Okay, I can't stand. For real? They ain't Beautiful Hill. That's what they say. I've heard so many people. Y'all know I told y'all I was totally against that. But now these days, I'm listening to so many people. So I am, like I said, I'm open to that if that's something that I have to do. If that's something I ever have to, if that's something I have to ever cross and feel like I need to go talk to somebody, I would be open to it though, because I've heard so many people say that it's such a positive thing in their life, and that same thing you saying, Beautiful Hill, that it really does help people. It really does work. So maybe she need to go. Maybe they need to go to family counseling. I ain't gonna say to go Ayana fix my life. Definitely not her. But definitely go to somebody that you can talk to and you ain't got to worry about it. Cause Ayana fix my life. She just bring hell to me. She bring more problems, honey. I'm telling you right now. So y'all go to somebody like her. But maybe they do need to go to the family counseling and just talk about it, because it's a lot of stuff that happen. It's a lot of hurt. It's a lot of hurt with them. Good morning, Denise. Good morning. You have a blessed day too, sugar, and a beautiful day. Maybe they need to know, and maybe I don't know. Everybody express themselves different, I guess, but it's still so it be so much hurt with people. Like I have a friend that her mama just still right now at this day they still don't how to get along as well and stuff like that. And I hate to hear that about mamas and stuff, because I don't have my mama and I wish I did. Our Lord knows I do. Me and my mama used to get along when I was younger. When I got older, our relationship changed. That's another thing too. We my relationship changed with my mama when I got older. I had to get counseling. They saved me and allowed it to become a better person. Really, Miss R, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Um, Maybe you know what? I think I'm gonna come back later on. I'm probably gonna come back later on tonight, and we need to talk about counseling more. That's another thing too. I don't really hear us promoting here. Yeah, we talk about it sometime, but it really needs to be. We really need to have a real deep down discussion about counseling. Even people, I want people to come on because I want to know more about it too. Because I've heard so many people say it, but I would like to hear people's stories about that, because where some people like me was totally against it, it bring awareness, because now it makes me know that, okay, if something was to ever happen, that is an option that you need to take. Like I say, I had a friend went through it too. A lot of stuff. So I don't know. Okay, good morning. I was okay. Your mom raising my daughter. I had a lot of mistakes. When my kids got older, they opened up about yep, about a lot of it. Okay, I took accountability for my mistakes. Yeah, that's why I say we have to take accountability of our mistakes, because for one, we all make mistakes and no parents don't come with instructions. That's why I say when I was younger, I did do stuff. I used to, like I said, I used to cuss. I bring your MF behind here, sit down, stuff like that. I was that mom at one point, but I thank God that I got out of that, because I just didn't want to be cussing my children. Like I just felt like I don't know. God just changed my train of thought, and stuff like that. Okay, I had a marriage counselor. Okay, I had marriage counselor, but my husband refused it. So did it help you, Cherry? Like did it help you? Are y'all still married? Are y'all still together? That's all it takes is accountability, Beautiful Hill. I agree, cause that's how I felt about when it came down to my children or whatever. When they was talking to me about the situation what had not happened. So you know, but one thing I can say, I tend to have the wrong choices with men too, though. I ain't gonna tell no stories, though. That's another thing too. I really have. Now I only had one man that really lived. Well, two. My ex husband and the other man that I used to talk to. That I'm gonna do a story. I'm gonna do a documentary on that too about what he did. But I never really had too many men over my children, because I was very protective over my children. Um, I just didn't ever have too many men over them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But mine is just crazy, because what Marjane said is almost one of my stories too. And I think I've talked about it, but I am gonna get on here, like I say, and do a story time on it or whatever. Just make some videos about it or whatever. Um, but my children actually really did save my life, and this wasn't about the house fire. So I've been through some crazy stuff too, some real crazy stuff. So I really, for some odd reason, I kind of like, y'all know, I told y'all I like a man with like a little bit of thug in him. I think that's what it is or something. I don't know. I just like a certain type of man, but there's some. I don't know, y'all. I'm just being honest. It's just that they can't. I don't like a man that's too soft. I like a man with a backbone. But I don't want no crazy man. That's what I seem to tend to attract a little bit. And yeah, but we'll talk about that though, y'all. Um, That no, Shonda, that's her problem though. But she needs to take responsibility for her action, the accountability. You're right, because that's the problem. She still want to make excuses. She still want to justify it. If your daughter telling you this right here, just well, she did say that she made bad choices in men. I did hear her say that. She said she made bad choices in men, but she's saying that Marjane looking at the wrong person for the wrong actions. She's saying it was something else happened. Um, but she don't want to take responsibility of some things. And she did say that she said some things wrong to Day Day or whatever. So and but she don't want to. She just don't want to take responsibility of everything that done happened. Like she got to though. But if somebody asked Marjorie if something happened with her mama today or tomorrow or whatever, something she asked, all I know her say that if something happened, would she feel a certain type of way? She said she wouldn't because of the she's telling the truth. But at the end of the day, I just wish they could rekindle all this because tomorrow's not promised and her mama's in her sick days. Like she's really not healthy right now. Yeah, Tanya, I'm past them now, though, Tanya. Tanya, I'm past the thugs now, Tanya. I'm kind of passing now. I told you. I told you what I wanted, Tanya. Now, see, yeah, but Tanya, we gonna talk about that because I done told you what I wanted, Tanya. You don't want that now, but I'm just telling you. I'm over the thug stuff now. I feel you know like he thought like okay. I don't like a thug. I like me, a little simp. What you mean? What you mean, Shonda? What you mean when you say that? I like what you mean. What I don't know. I just like I'm gonna say. Oh my God. Let me see how I'm gonna put this. Cause see y'all making y'all now y'all make. Let me see how I'm gonna put this. I don't know how I don't know how to put it now. Cause I'm switching over now, y'all. So I don't know if I really want all. Like, I'm just gonna say like I don't know. I don't know. I just want him to be like a man. When I say thug, I mean like take authority. Like I want a man. I want him that I could just do anything. Like you know what I'm saying. I want him to just be a man. I want a man. I want a real man. But I told you the man. I'm changed my mind now. Anyway, I'm off of that. Shonda, y'all, I'm off of that. Now I'm switching out. I want me a man that's chill. I want a chill man. I want somebody that's chill and you know when I say a little thug, I just want him just not, I want him to talk, just don't let me do whatever I want to do. don't let me be the, don't let me have all the powers. That be a man, a leader. Okay, I like that. I want a leader. That's what I want. I don't really, cause a thug mean a street man, huh? That's in the streets. I don't want a man that's in the streets. I want a man that's gonna work, come home. We do this and do that. I'm not on the now. See, I ain't. I don't know if that's what I meant. That I meant. Yeah, I want that a leader. That part right there. That's what I want. That. Yo, for real. But yeah, I do want a man that's a real man though. But I'm off my race now. I'm switching out. You want a nerd or someone that is a leader, as how you say. Okay, I could. I don't know if I. Now, see, Shonda, what you mean? A nerd? I don't really want a. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna say I want what God got for me. Then I'm just gonna say that, honey. I'm just gonna say that. Cause honey, I want me. I told you I'm ready. I'm ready to switch over. I want me a white man now, y'all. I'm off a black man. I want me somebody. I want to step outside my race. But if God got a black man for me, then I'm fine with that too. But I won't step outside my race these days. I just want what God got for me. I just don't summed it up in one now, Renee. I don't summed it up. Okay, I used to like consider the guys too. I can't explain. That's what I'm saying, Indigo. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I can't explain. That's why I said I can't. I can't say I want a man that's in the streets. It's just something I don't know. Maybe it's the take. Maybe it's the leader part. I don't know. But I do want a real man though. I do want a real man. I want a man, not nobody that's gonna do a yes man. Well, to a certain extent, I want to be a yes man. I kind of want to be a yes man to a certain extent. But anyway, y'all. So yeah, I don't know. But we as parents do have to take responsibility for our action. We do have to take accountability, and we have to talk to our children respectfully. I think that at this point, once you give your children respect, um, you get a different response. I think that you just get a different response the way you talk to your children, the way you deal with your children. No, you can't change your past, but I do think that you can make it better than what it used to be. The relationship, could get better and all this type of stuff right here. That's all I'm saying. Rod's gonna have to just take responsibility for what she have done, and the children, because I'm sure they done said some things too. I'm not just gonna put it all on her because we know that children can say things and do mean things. So I am gonna say the children too. Her, we know because they even admitted some stuff and pop, So at the end of the day, I know that they probably I'm sure she ain't all the way wrong. Don't get me wrong. Her children gotta learn to have respect for her as well, but she need to get them respect and she need to set boundaries. But well, right now she done let him get out of control with the respect stuff, child. Okay, my boyfriend ain't her. He don't club. Yeah, I don't want no club either, Shonda. I'm telling you that right now, girlfriend. He don't drink. Okay, so he don't drink, smoke. He don't nothing but work, come home and take care of his kids, play video games. I had a daughter-in-law say, okay, yeah, well, so I kind of like do. I think I do want to kind of like the little yes part. Now I'm just gonna say it to a certain extent. Now don't say no to nothing. Just say yes to the thing. I see. I'm only gonna make him be yes to the right things anyway. Okay, but Shonda, that's another thing too that women feel that some women have a problem with their man come on playing the video games. So how many of y'all on here think that feel like it's a problem if their man come on and play the video games? Because we do know that when you're playing the video games, that's a good topic too. Because we do know that when they come home and play the video games, it can take all of their attention. Now I'm going to say all this at this time. It can take all of their attention. They could be on it for hours. When you, although they're home, they're not in the streets. Out there messing around. They go to work and definitely come home and play the game. They're not going out there messing with other women. They're not doing things they ain't got no business doing. But the game do take up their time. It do take up your time and all that. So how do you feel about that, Shonda? Like, does that bother you? Um, any woman on here, how do y'all feel about y'all man playing the game? You know, being stuck on the game all day. After they come from work. I'm gonna say after they come from work right now at this point. After they come from work. Because when you go to work, they haven't paid bills. They paying bills, they just, come home playing the game. I just want to hear other people input on that because I've heard other people say, different things about it. Some women like it, some women don't. Dang, you play the game too, girl. I don't know nothing about playing the game. I wish I did, child. I don't. The only game I have ever played, like really played for a long time, was Nintendo years ago and Sonic. I don't know nothing about the game. I don't want a man playing a game, video game, but to each his own. So Tanya, why? Why you don't want him playing the game? I want to hear why you don't want. Like if your man go to work, he come home, you know, even if he help you around the house with the chores, with the kids or whatever, but he's spending time on the game. Or even if he go to work, come home and don't really do nothing, but go straight, go clean, go take a bath and then play the game. But what's the reason why you don't want a man playing the game? I just want to hear people input on that because it's a little, yeah. I want to hear people input on that because I have mixed emotions about that my own self when it comes down to the game. Um, as far as my man playing the game all day when they get out from work or whatever. Okay, I said something about it before. I apologize to her for that. What you said? Okay, my husband comes home and plays the game on YouTube, but where is her? Okay, so he come home, he play the game. Okay, you on YouTube, but when it comes time for us, we give our attention to each other. It doesn't bother both. Okay, cause what you call it, um, because YouTube is also kind of like the game in a sense too, but you just not playing the game, but you watching YouTube all day. So it still is a distraction in it. Now that does Walker 42. I kind of like what you said with that too, because when you put YouTube in there, because YouTube had me consumed all day, even though I was around here working in my house, putting up stuff and all that type of stuff. I still was listening to it all day, off and on. Literally, I'm just gonna be honest. Yesterday I was really listening to it. Sometimes you have to fall back, but I don't know. But some women, I've heard some women say that okay, they be on a game. I don't know if it's for the reason why you want to pay for the tip. To me, at one point when I said that I didn't want my man playing the games because I felt like you grown. What you playing the game all day for and all this right here for, right? That's how I felt at first. Now, but if it's gonna keep my man home out of trouble and out there messing around in the streets and all that, and it's something positive, and the game just and he giving me my time and he's not bothered, he end up playing the game or whatever. I don't think it bothered me now because before I'm like Tanya, I was like, I ain't with that right there. I think that's just so childish. She too grown to be playing the game, this and that. But now, do shooting games be a stress relief? Oh, really? Now now that they play the game now, because JoJo's a gamer. JoJo's a gamer. I tell JoJo he need if you're gonna be a gamer, you need to start making money by being a gamer. You know what I'm saying? But it's now at this point, it's like if he home and he ain't out there doing nothing in the streets and he just home relaxing or whatever, and he playing a game out, I guess it's a little bit different. But I was like that too. Okay, good morning, Shannon. Chat. My man does not play games. However, Facebook have been a distraction, but YouTube is my distraction. So Lala Neek, he be on Facebook. That what you saying? It's a distraction. His Facebook is a distraction. Okay, okay, man. Those who are usually business oriented. Okay, so they don't typically have times for games. I believe everything should have a healthy boundary. That's true, Tanya. Everything should have a healthy boundary. I agree 100%. Um, I do. I agree. Okay. See, even when it comes to YouTube, I never let it consume it. Me, Tanya, like I told you yesterday. Yesterday was a day that I was on it like all day yesterday, and I've noticed that. And I don't let it consume me like that either. I fall back. I fall back from being on it so much because sometimes that stuff can really consume your day if you allow it to. And yesterday was one of those days, but it was okay yesterday because I was in here cleaning up. But like, remember I say that when my son came up with the baby and stuff, I got off of it, and I catch a replay or something like that because you have to, because it literally will take up your day and it really will get in your spirit. Like all the stuff that's going on, even though y'all know I ain't too fond, and I said what I'm saying about Ross, even though I ain't too fond of her, but at the end of the day, when it come down to a mother and going through it with your children, it's still kind of like hit a little bit different. Um, Even with her hearing that stuff that's going on with her kids and how they heard and how it's coming to the internet and stuff like that. Sometimes you have to stuff will get in your spirit, so you have to. Yes, his Facebook has been a distraction. Is what? Oh, he like look at Facebook. Okay, it can be a distraction. I think social media could be a distraction, and the games too, though. Social media can definitely be it too. Okay, this is bother me. He worked 2 jobs. My husband take good care of me. Okay, me and my house. Well, yeah, okay, Miss Rucker. I am Miss Rucker. Okay, I understand that too. I do. Um, I do, I do now. But I think that to me, when I get in a relationship and I do have a man, even if he want to play the game, even if I think that we should have a talk about. We should have a talk. We should have rules with it. I feel like at a certain time, we need to have our me time. If he home and he playing the game and he minding his business and all that type of stuff, and Shonda played with she played with her and her boyfriend played together, so that's a good thing. But at one point, I was the same way Tanya was. I was like, I was totally against that. But now, the way life started up, I guess if he ain't in the streets doing nothing crazy, and he home playing the game, and I'm okay with it, and we get our me time and all the type of stuff. I guess it wouldn't bother me. But I was the same way Tanya was at one point, y'all. Now Facebook and all, I just think that you should say, okay, by a certain time we're gonna have our me time. We need to have it need to be a respect thing to me. so it don't cause problems. You know what I'm saying? Because it can really cause problems with social media and the game. Okay, yes, I have. Yes, I have to cut YouTube off sometimes. But yesterday he told me to get off. I was getting emotional. Right, that's right, Walker. It's time to get off. Then it's really time when you gonna get emotional. I didn't get emotional or nothing. Um, but yeah, I think that's true. When it's getting to you like that, I do think that you have to get off because you have to free your mind. Yeah, yeah, I agree with him. You have to free your mind from some of this stuff. And sometimes, even with a man, sometimes the games that game be a stress reliever for them. I've heard so many men say that too. So that's the only thing that and I hear my daughter-in-law be saying about my son being on the game. My other son, he be on the game when he come home sometime from work, and she be feeling some type of way. That's why I feel like it should be a cutoff time. Yeah, if you gonna play it or whatever, I have where it go. I think that you should talk about it before, kind of get it, kind of have a cutoff time. So even with social media, like I have one friend that she have her phone literally set on a cutoff time period. She after 10 o'clock she don't get on her phone, she don't do none of that, she just focus or whatever. So I think that, and to each his own, God for us all, but I feel like you have to free your mind because this social media can really do that, and these games can do that too. So I don't know, but I was just wondering about people's opinion on that because that was something that I talked about with my daughter-in-law. You got to have a healthy balance, Tanya. You got to have a healthy balance. I agree 100%. You have to. Because if not, this will consume your whole day. That's why sometimes I might go on just and put my videos up and won't even look at it sometime. You know what I'm saying? I might not even scroll through. So, yeah, I agree 100%. It can get that way. Why? What you mean your videos not getting in greens? None of your videos, Tanya? YouTube don't really start tripping lately though, from my understanding. Boy, I don't know what you. Sometimes I don't even know what to say on YouTube and do either because words. So I need a list. They need to send us out a specific list. Cause I don't try to look on here and try to figure out what all you can say and can't say. They need to put out. I need to holler at them about that too. They need to put out a specific list, a more understandable list that we can things that we can say and cannot say. Okay. I need it in the easiest way because I don't can't seem to find the videos on that. Okay, I don't. Okay, Tony, that's good too. That is good too. I don't take an hour out, but I will go on there. I have slowed down for the last 2 weeks though, because I do try to, at least like their stuff or heart and stuff like that. Or maybe send a smiley face, but I ain't even did that in the last couple of days because I've been so busy. But I don't take an hour out, but I do take some time out to do it. But I need to, kind of put a time limit on. That's good. You got a time limit on what you do. I'm talking about green in here. Oh, it still ain't came up green. No, you're not green, girl. You're so right about that. Hell, I forgot you. Girl, I be having so much going on. I wonder why. Maybe I need to go. Maybe I need. I don't know, Tanya. That's crazy. Maybe you need to cancel. You cancel it and do it again? I don't know. I don't know. Cause that is weird. You're not in green. I don't know. And they sent you the email and everything. Mm. Yeah, social media can affect all relationships. I've been affected for a while. Yeah, you gotta work on it. You gotta work on it, la la. You do because it's social media can be so, man, it could be so bad. Like this thing, man. You see people, it destroy a lot of stuff. People lives, people, families. It just destroy a lot of stuff. Like that's one thing I have to really, you know what I'm saying. So you got the email? I don't know. That's crazy. Okay. That now you know what I because when I take a little break off on social media, I do feel better. I don't have that in my mind like what's going on. I just don't have it in my mind what's going on. I just once I'm off of here, I focus on what I need to be focused on. That's why I don't be on here all the time, because this thing right here would really consume your day if you allow it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just you have to set boundaries in every part of your life with everything that you do. To me, you have to have it, mapped out, like you have to. So, Tanya, I wonder why your thing ain't coming up in green though. That is so weird to me. I don't know. It's real retarded. It's crazy. I gotta get up though. I'm sitting in my bed in this style talking on YouTube. The day is Monday, y'all. This is the beginning of the week. I hope everybody have a blessed, prosperous week. I do. Cause boy, this week is seems like I got a lot to do here. Tanya, that's another thing I want to ask you. If you still on here, I want to ask you now. What kind of dye you be using for your hair to make? How often do you have to dye it? That's what I want to know. Cause I remember you put up on. I one of my comments you was talking about the black dye. I remember I was talking about the gray patch. This gray patch on my hair would not stay dyed. But I use dark and lovely because it's permanent. I will try that and it still don't dye my patch and let it stay. But I've also used what that one called with a B. Oh my God, what is it? It's like a semi permanent dye. Beijing. I've tried that one. What's a good dye? What is a good dye that lasts for a while? Like this gray hair would not. This gray patch, I promise you. I might not even dye the gray patch no more. I might just let that little part grow out, but the rest of it around it, I don't know because it does not stay. It come right back, like right back, and sometimes it won't even dye black. It'll dye brown. It won't even dye black. So I'm just curious to know what's a good dye for all those seasoned women on here. Cause honey, that I don't have to keep dyeing because that permanent dye you can't keep putting in there. And like I said, it don't dye the patch all the way anyway. So I need some assistance. I need somebody to tell me what's some good dye. I think them two I think the only ones I done tried was Beijing and that dang go dark and lovely. I typically only dye my gray. You use whatever's on sale, but you always use semi permanent dye? Or do you use permanent dye? Cause lately I've been using semi permanent. For one, it don't stay anyway, so it don't do me no good with this gray patch. But it just don't stay. But do it dye? Well, your hair dyed all the way black. I don't know. That gray patch won't. It will not die for nothing, honey. It dies brown. Okay, brown. Tony said I typically use one, but you say you use what's on sale, so that means you use permanent dye or semi permanent dye. Is that what you're saying? Chaya, what you talking about? Girl, I don't know. Girl, they showing up do we being disrespectful, honey. And that ain't no lie. Yes, it do, and it do not do right in my hair, honey. It just do the hell it want to do. I said, oh Lord, have mercy, help me, Lord. I don't know. It just, like I say, do Beijing, dark and lovely, honey, and I don't know, but child figured you might have had a different remedy, child, but I guess we on the same page, honey. I don't know. It does whatever it want to do, child. So yeah, I done gave my little thought on what's going on. I really don't have much more to say about the situation. I hope all is well with everybody. I pray that they can get through this and they especially they know their mama need them. That lady really need them. She may not, like I say, everybody feel like they strong and all that, but when you going through a health problem, life period, but you going through such a health problem because bad kidneys is really really something serious. I had a mother-in-law that she did dialysis from home, and she went through a lot of lot of challenging things from being on dialysis. And she kind of she when she went when things got your body. First of all, when you got bad kidneys, your body's deteriorating. Period. I'm just gonna be honest. That's just how it goes. But you can keep it a flow when you stress free. Um, which we all getting old. But Shonda, if I wonder Shonda still on here. I wonder how long. See what Miss Thelma. I don't know. Miss Thelma went through it. She got off for it. She went through it for a few years, but it hit everybody else different, especially when you're younger. See, when you're younger, I think that it's just better. But to me, I don't know. I guess I don't know, y'all. Maybe I perverted that the wrong way. It with her, from what I seen, she just got sick. She went through a lot, but it hit everybody different, especially when you're young. Cause Shonda, I wonder how long. Shonda, you still on her? You probably gone. Okay, here's Sharon in chat. Hey, Angel Mom. Hey, Sugar. I usually send my shampoo. Oh, you use a hair coloring shampoo? Girl, what child? What kind you use, honey? Tanya, you know what? Listen, yeah, just take yeah, cause at the end of the day, she still. I don't care if you don't get her no content. Just by her knowing you don't say something, and whoever else, she just gonna have something to say. You ain't got listen. You ain't got just cause you're in the chat saying something, sugar. You already know how that go, honey. So you know she gonna be talking her trash. I ain't really studying her though, but I still said what I said, cause you know she be talk. She done talked about me and I ain't respond back, but. I probably won't even respond back to her. I ain't studying her, but I did give my opinion on it because it's really sad. And you know what, you got to sweep around your own front door before you sweep around somebody else. So hopefully this is a lesson learned for her. um like I say, because I ain't never portrayed to be a perfect mom, because I'm definitely not that. But I love my children. I express that all the time, and I really try to respect them as they are adults. You know what I'm saying? I try not to take them through all the craziness or whatever, because they are grown. So, and I respect that. But you know how it is, Tanya. Still by you being in the chat period, you might not even say nothing. It'd be something said. But she really got bigger fish than fry. She got bigger fish than fry right now. Then we should be small to a giant right now, because she got a bigger giant over there. What she got going on? We little little peas in the pot. We ain't got nothing too much going on over here, sugar. Okay, it says, but it was. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Tanya, for real. And so many people have. And now it's so crazy how it really came out to be what it is. Yeah, it's so crazy, but like I said, it may not be today and it might not be tomorrow. Y'all know I always say that it always comes back to us. That's why I be mindful of what I do, because that junk comes back, man. It don't always have to come back the way you give it. Don't always have to come back. So it come back sooner now than later, but it comes back. She's not going to focus on nothing, but yeah, that's true. That is probably what she's gonna focus on. But at the end of the day, to me, hurt people definitely hurt people. But I think it's past to hurt people with her. I think that she just a evil person to me. I'm just gonna be honest. To me, she's a very mean, evil person deep down inside. I always said that that's rooted and grounded in her. She's very mean, evil, and hateful. That's how I feel about her, and I ain't gonna change that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the real thing. I'm going to put a picture on. Please do Angel Mom so I can see, so I can grab some and just try that. I don't mind trying it to see how it works. I'm definitely gonna what you call it, be looking out for it, because I do want to see. How Steph, where you been? um, but yeah, so I think it's a lot of this and a lot of that. Yeah, I'm sure she is hurt about a lot of stuff that don't happen in life, but I think there's just mean and hatefulness in her. This been in her, Tanya. This ain't something just came about. But you think I'm gonna come out here and bash somebody else about somebody else's parenting when I know I'm not the perfect parent about what they doing? That's what she messed up at. I don't think things would have came out here as bad if she didn't do drag Trees the way she did it, and all those other parents too, because she done had to say something about every last one of our parenting some type of way. She done had something slick to say. But you got to understand, when you're not living that walking and live that life, and you're not putting yourself on a pedestal when you really don't supposed to be up there. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you're gonna hype yourself up, but you're doing too much. You don't see none of us coming out here doing that though. You don't see none of us coming out here trying to make ourselves be more than what we is. Us being the best parent that live the best life and have the best thing going on. Everybody have something going on. Everybody been saying that too. We ain't nobody got a perfect life, and all this going on. So yeah. But she's a mean, bad, evil person to me. I'm just gonna be honest. And that Satan circle was the first thing to let everybody know that that's what it is. That's why everything came out about her. That circle over there, what she sat up there and let people bash people, and still doing it today. Still doing it today. Is very bad. It's very bad. And that's why when what is the VS icon was on, I heard everybody saying, what started this with her and this and that. That same circles was the first thing that put her out there. It was. Everybody learned that who she really was then. It started from that. Bashing people, letting people talk about people and all that. That you don't do that to people. That just mean and hateful and nasty. Exactly all I have to say is keep playing with God. Okay, oh, that's right, and He'll show you who. That's right. That is so right, Tanya. That is so right. But everybody been warning her though. Everybody been telling her that. And maybe she'll take heed to it, and maybe she won't. Maybe she gonna come out here and cuss everybody out. I don't know. But maybe she will take heed to it and realize that God ain't playing. It's for real. You know. And everybody have a different relationship with God, but you still can't do stuff to others. Do unto others as you have them do unto you. You cannot think you're gonna keep doing to people and think that you ain't gonna get it back. Yeah, you want to say old people holding and die, this and that or whatever, because they talk about God in the Bible. But we just going by what the Bible says, honey. God really ain't gonna change for none of us. So we just going by what it says. Okay, probably about being a parent is those kids going to do what they want to do when we have to let them make their own mistakes. That's right, bump their own head. They have their own lesson to learn. That is so true. We try to save our children. We try to do everything we can to save them. You know what I'm saying? We try to do everything we can to save them. But we still gonna try. We ain't gonna never stop trying to save them from doing stuff. We ain't gonna never stop talking about doing it. But it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Period, point blank. We're gonna always be a parent. We're not gonna ever stop being a parent until we leave this earth. Okay? God bless us with our children, so we're gonna do what it takes to be a mama. But we're gonna still talk to our children respectfully and trying to tell them what they need to do and what not to do. We just gotta do stuff. We gotta do stuff the right way. Cause I still try to tell my children, but I tell them, boy, you know you're wrong now. You know you ain't got no business doing that. Straight up. you know. But you know, I just hope everything work out or whatever and all that. So okay, yeah, it's gonna get ugly, but it'll get greater. I think they could rekindle all this right here because them children love their mama now. They love their mama, but she seemed like the way she put it, like she ain't feel no. Her son is the one that showed her the most love out of all her children. I think she should never have said that. That's one thing that she should never said though. She should never. Now that's one of the things. One of the things that she should have never ever said. She should have never said that. That he the only one made her feel loved. She shouldn't do that. Don't do that. She shouldn't did that to them kids. Every last one of your kids show you love in a different way. That's just how it goes. They're not gonna show you the same love in the same way. You know what I'm saying? That it just don't go that way. All my children show me love in a different way, and I accept it however way they bring it. I don't compare my children. I just don't compare them. Some of them do different things, and others show them. Some of them may show you love a different way, but all of them ain't the same. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here and get my day started. I enjoyed talking to y'all, and and I appreciate you guys coming in and conversate with me. Um, what I can say, but at least all of us can pull something from this right here. Even though it's a lot going on, but it taught us to really, really, really. Well, me, which I already feel that way, but it really taught me and to send a lot of stuff is that children, you can't change the way children feel about their childhood. When stuff hit us different, it don't hit them the same. You know what I'm saying? Um, to respect your children, even though they're grown, have respect for them. You can't just talk them any type of way because they're grown adult children, and because they're your children, they are adults now. So you got to give respect to get respect. Even though our children still, sometimes you might cuss or whatever, and children still gonna respect you. But for the most part, we just gotta show respect to one another. Period. Okay, yes, I agree. It's like she's playing them against each other. Yeah, because I heard her say to me, I heard like a little bit of shade when she say that, and they ain't even want Marjorie to come back here. Now, what if Marjorie ain't know that they didn't want her to come back there? You see what I'm saying? See, certain things you just don't say, and I kind of peep out that stuff right there too. And you right about that. You is so right. That's not good. You should not do that. You should not put them in that position. But I did hear her say that. Yep, I did hear her say that she is playing them against each other, and she should not do that. She got to be the peacemaker. You are the parent. You need to be the peacemaker. You need to be the peacemaker. You are the parent. She need to be the peacemaker. I'm gonna say it again. She's the parent. Roz, you the parent. Be the peacemaker with your children. You can right in your wrong to a certain extent. I still believe that you can do that. I still feel like you can right in your wrong. Something you don't forget, but you still can right in your wrong with your children. You gotta fix this. She gotta fix this. Yeah, everybody's stubborn to a certain extent, and a lot of stuff don't happen. But she the mama. She's the mama. You got to fix this. You the peacemaker. You got to be the peacemaker in this situation. I wouldn't come back out here keep on talking trash about my children and not saying little stuff about them or whatever. Just let it go. Just you know, let it go so they'll let it go because they the one that's gonna. They keep saying they're gonna let it go, and I do believe them. I do believe them. So I don't know, y'all. This too shall pass. Gotta fix it. However he fixed that, it's just a lesson learned. Hopefully, it's a lesson learned for everybody. Everybody's probably pulling a little something from this. It's kind of it's a wake up call for a lot of people, and it seemed to be, which is a great thing in a great way. You know, and this right here, what don't break it make it stronger. They'll be all right. Gotta pull them through this. Gotta pull them through it. So I don't know. So all right, y'all good people. I'm finna get up out of here. Y'all have a blessed day. Tanya, I don't know why your thing coming to agree. I'm gonna go on my computer and see if I can see what's going on with that. I don't know why. Maybe I can figure out something. Um, Angel Mom, please post what you say. Post the thing so I want to know because I want to try something different with this gray hair that's getting the mother freaking on my nerve. And yeah, that's it, y'all. So y'all have a blessed day and thank you for coming in, honey, and chatting with me. I appreciate it. Now, how do I get off of here? Let me see here. Oh boy, my phone acting like it's stuck. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's my phone. What's wrong with my phone? You too, Tanya. You have a blessed day too, sugar. And Tanya, I'm gonna contact you off of here. I'm gonna contact you because I was thinking about something, but we'll talk. But I'll talk to y'all later now for real because I found to get up out of here. All right, y'all have a blessed day.